What is going on, everyone? My name's Boyd and I'm back with some more Age of Mythology. The Titans action spawning in the left side of the map in the blue color, playing as Poseidon. His name is Matreiuss. His opponent today in the red color, playing as Zeus. His name is Magic. The map is Blue Lagoon. This is currently game number 3 of this best of 7 for this show match hosted by Trust. Cash on the line, my peoples. Cash on the line. Magic's taken one game. Matreiuss has taken one game. This series is hype AF. Both these players play it out to the bitter end. There's no weak mental in this series at all. We're going to see game number 3 with an interesting follow-up matchup to the Zeus vs Poseidon on Mediterranean. Magic, a very strong player with the Greek gods, going to be showing probably the meta strategy here for Zeus, which is going to be Hermes. Hermes against Poseidon is very, or Centaur is very good against Poseidon because on Blue Lagoon, because the map is very open. It's really hard to wall in. There's a lot of good hunts, so having map control gives you a lot of advantages. And Poseidon doesn't have a really good answer for the Centaur in the Classical Age. So Magic is going to try and extract as much value out of those Centaur in the Classical Age as he possibly can. Meanwhile, Matreiuss is going to try and defend on 2 town centers and try and get to the Heroic Age as best as he can without losing too many villages. And if that happens, Atlanta comes out, the Centaur stop becoming useful, and then Matreiuss starts having a strong advantage because Magic has to transfer away from the Centaurs into some more useful units like Toxotes, Picon, etc., etc. And then if everything works out the way it should, the game goes late game here, and we see a lot of crazy shenanigans, yeah, basically that's what we'll see. So we'll see if that happens or not. But we do have 3 giraffe start here on Blue Lagoon. Blue Lagoon with the giraffe starts for Zeus is a little bit unfortunate because generally speaking, you need about 1,000 food minimum to advance to the Classical Age. So 1,000 food is the 415 advance. If you don't have that, you're going to have to go up here and get an extra granary, and it sort of slows you down a little bit with the villager walking time. You can still get a 430, but it does make your Classical Age, early Classical Age, a little bit weaker. Here's the temple coming up for Magic. Relics on the map, we do see there is Harmonia's Necklace, big relic here for Matreiuss. And we also have a Black Lotus, which is the villager farm gather rate increase, which is a big relic for Magic as well. Sending the Catastropus over there to scout that one out, and you will spot it. So both players with really strong economic technologies. Not exactly sure what the bonus is late game for the Harmonia's Necklace, an extra 10% on top of once you get Quarry. Sometimes that might not be enough to get you a bonus on the animations, but definitely a Black Lotus is going to help you out big time on those farms, because that's a lot of assistance there, to say the very least. Anyways, house coming down now for Magic. Hermes on the way for, I want to say both players, but Matreiuss is still not advancing. He is going for his 340 advance time with an early Theseus. Obviously wants to pick up the Harmonia's Necklace and put that into his temple as soon as he possibly can. Villagers moving over onto the gold. We've got 6 villagers on wood. No walls getting thrown up just yet for Matreiuss. So we're going to see... Not sure what we're going to see here. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a second town center, but also we could... He would go 2 villagers' favor if he was going for Centaur, or even 2 villagers' favor if he was going for early Spirited Charge Hippocon to deal with the Centaur. But we already see some house walls starting up in the back for Matreiuss, adopting this sort of a little bit from Age of Empires 2 here. Matreiuss is going to be building the house wall there. How many resources does Matreiuss have in the bank? He's got 172 on the gold. Not quite enough just yet. Still no walls getting thrown up. We've got Sylvan Law on the way for Magic, getting out his Odysseus as well. Centaur moving forward. Theseus going to be already here, ready to defend. Magic going to be bolting that Theseus. Not sure about that bolt there. He was never going to extract value out of just one Centaur. He doesn't manage to push off the hunt though. And there is the Hippolyta already over here. Going to be taking that first shot on the centaur. At this stage, Hippolyta's in here, gets a free shot. That's huge. Now you just chase the centaur and wait for the special ability. Sylvan Law comes in clutch here. Keeps him alive with 68 HP. Odysseus is out now for magic. Centaur starts getting built for Matreiuss here. Villagers coming over onto this location here. We do see the wall finishes off this location here. Villager ready to wall this off. And where do the rest of the walls go, though? That's the problem for Matreiuss. He can build a wall across here and then go over here, but then how do you defend that once the Hippocon come in and open up your base? Now, the second one comes down. He has an elephant. He's got a rhino here. He's got a bunch of pigs as well. And I think that's about it. We see the centaur coming in over here. The Hippolyta ready to push back. I'm surprised we didn't see that wall coming up. Magic not paying attention. He gets hit there. I thought the centaur was clicked away fast enough there to keep that one alive, but looks like the arrows of Hippolyta are just a little bit too quick there for Magic. And is there a path out? Looks like this tree does cover the edge of the map. And Matreiuss is trying to block this centaur in, but does not quite get that one there. And Magic retreating away. We do see the second town center. He's on the way for Magic. So a little bit behind Matreiuss here. The rhinos over here doing their thing. And Magic moving in with his own centaur ready to hit Matreiuss' villagers. He should be able to get a villager kill here with the help of the Odysseus, and he does manage to get one. That's one villager kill so far, trading for one centaur. We finally see the lure coming down, but maybe it grabs the elephant? Maybe it grabs one of Magic's rhinos? That's all he can get, but I think it might be too far away. He might not get anything for this lure here. We'll see. That's literally, it was grabbing a monkey. There is a rhino here that can be grabbed, but I'm sure that Magic is going to eat that first. See the centaur moving into Matreiuss' base, looking for something to hit, taking a lot of damage onto the town center there. Unfortunately, targeting the sentry tower there instead of villagers. He's moving in. We see the Hippolyta and the centaur reacting. These centaur, even if they get off one shot, will not kill a villager here. And Magic will retreat. Does manage to retreat without losing the centaur, but does take a hit. Has to go out the long way as well. But there's already a wall that has been thrown down. Now Magic is going to probably lose this centaur to the town center as he has to run straight in here. It's looking like he's going to avoid that by moving around. Does get hit by the Catastropus, losing yet again another centaur, but another one moving in onto this location. Villager going to be trying to take down the centaur, happily taking the trade here to try and pick that one off, though, keeping Magic's villager count in front. This centaur still not able to retreat here as Matreiuss' ghost buildings are off the chain right now in blocking these centaur in. Magic is playing incredibly well right now, and the villagers will be able to put this centaur down to 18 HP, and the Hippolyta, that's the centaur, they're able to snipe that one on the way out. But now Magic gets his final town center. If I was Magic here, I'd probably consider stopping centaur production, because at this point, Matreiuss is going to be able to get to the heroic age here very, very soon. And then that's Atlanta, and now these centaur stop being useful. So potentially just transitioning into Hippocon here. Hippocon Toxotes, not a bad idea. Or even just try and defend to the mythic age, because maybe Matreiuss won't want to leave his base, but I guess at this point he's probably going to want... Magic's going for 4 town centers here. This is the epitome of greed right now, but I love it. I absolutely love it. And Matreiuss will not expect this. He's going to have to be very... Oh, never mind. We see a ceasefire. I was going to say Matreiuss is going to have to be very lucky to spot this town center going up here. But it looks like it's going up regardless. The problem for Magic is going to be food. Food income. He has got 4 pigs left. He's got berries left. He does have this elephant here, but it's very much out in the middle of nowhere. And Matreiuss will be able to raid that one. Matreiuss has got a lot of units to raid with. So the problem is going to be food. So he's going to have to build farms. The problem is also going to be military. So a big question is going to be, can Magic defend against these Hippocon raiders or not? Gazelle has been finished, so Magic will be able to move these villagers back home, be completely safe. Farms coming up now for Magic. We see Plow, Husbandry, Watchtower. Still no heroic age from Matreiuss. I think Matreiuss' best bet here is raid with the Hippocon that he has. Don't build more of them, and simply just go to the Mythic Age here through Artemis to get this town center back. Or even early Hephaestus with Colossus may be enough to get it back as well. Or even a fortress with Petropolis behind it might work as well. And I feel like Magic is he knows what he's doing here, and he knows that this town center isn't for keeps. But I'm surprised to see him throwing farms down on it for sure. That is wild to say the very least. Hippocon coming in. Nice raid onto this. Going to be hitting the watchtowers as well. There's no crenellations here. 2 villagers do fall. This villager will manage to get into the town center here. Watchtower just about to fall as well. Villagers getting pushed off this wood line here. There's not a lot of good wood lines for Magic. I mean, he does have these ones here on top of the 2 town centers. It wouldn't be a bad idea to just build farms here and be building villagers onto wood. You see another center getting sniped here. Magic not able to deal with the multitasking so far from Matreiuss. He's kind of everywhere on the map, checking this gold mine out, checking these locations out. That's another thing that Magic will have to be worried about, is going to be gold. How much gold? He's got 900 gold in the bank, so plenty of gold, probably enough to build a full population army with this gold mine, but still not a single stable is up for Magic here. As Magic is just saying, well, I don't care. You can raid me all you like. I am going to just boom here, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. But Magic coming in here, going to move straight past these villages. Magic not defending just yet, does pull back into the town center a little bit late there, but doesn't make any damage because Matreiuss wasn't paying attention there. Matreiuss now moving in. Going to be hitting some of these Hippocon. Hippocon going after the temple, trying to slow down the centaur production. More farms coming up for Magic. Obviously, lots of food in the bank here for Magic. Lots of resources to boot, but now he's got pushed off his gold mine. Magic's got no gold left. He can probably sneak this corner gold mine here, I guess. Now the Hippocon all here. There's a lot of villagers that need to retreat from this location. This wood line is not safe at all. Hippolyta, though, a little bit antsy. We'll get picked off for sure. We do see finally a stable coming up for Magic. Possibly not a bad idea to just build like 5 stables. Maybe building a storehouse over here as well. Villagers moving straight back into the Hippocon. Absolutely huge. And we see Aphrodite coming through. Just getting hit there. Both saw for Magic, but Aphrodite has been hit. An immediate fortress coming up now for Matreiuss. This is in line of sight of Magic's military academy. His hoplites see it going up. And this is a surprise to me. I thought Matreiuss would probably just go straight Mythic Age, but he's getting Divine Blood. He's getting out his Atlanta here. These Hippocon raids are being absolutely brutal to Magic, who's on 4 town centers right now, but he is moving over onto this gold mine. We see Curse getting thrown down. Hits a bunch of villagers, hits those military units that are coming out of these military academy and stable as well. And now we see the fortress up. Petropolis coming up. He can throw up a wall here and and just be completely safe to take down Magic's forward town center here. But this is part of Magic's plan here, I think. His plan was not to lose this many villagers, but I think his plan was to essentially lose this town center and use it as a time to boom and get in front on the villager count. If we check out the villager count here in the economy, it's currently 80 to 70, or at least it was 80 at some point before Magic was pushed back. We see Apollo coming through. More military academies coming up for Magic. Archery ranges everywhere. Upgrades for Magic. He's got Bowsaw, he's got Plow, he's got Pickaxe. And he hasn't picked up the Black Lotus though, so his farm's not that efficient at all. More raids coming in from Matreiuss, hitting everything so far. Hitting this elephant here as well. Do you see the Atlanta coming in? These Hippocon about to get sniped. Or not get sniped. The Atlanta coming in to snipe the centaur. They have to run away, but looks like they don't spot this gold mine over here. Because this elephant was enough to make Matreiuss not want to stop that. We do see the town center does fall currently. Lots of resources for Matreiuss here, but no upgrades coming through. Hoplites trying to get built right now. Looks like Magic is short houses here. More villagers getting sniped as the heavy hippocons come in. Magic's just not building houses for some reason. There's the houses coming up. But it's maybe too late. It's a 3 Petropolis here. And these military buildings go down fast. Has he got any in his base? He's got a stable in his base. He's trying to build hoplites. Archery ranges are up. The Petropolis now can hit the town center. More military buildings for Matreiuss, and now this town center just falls because Magic just couldn't get his units out in time. And even if he does get them out, he doesn't have the upgrades for them. They're just completely unupgraded against heavy hippocon plus Nemean lions to boot here as Magic loses this town center and looks like he's losing his grasp on this game. Meanwhile, Matreiuss is going to be very close to the Mythic Age here with lots of resources in the bank, and Magic does tap out here. GG. Well played by Matreiuss. Brutal raids. And that's what happens when you don't build military, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, maybe if Magic had a better wood line next to this town center, it might have been okay. Like, say Magic had this town center here with this wood line. Or this wood line, he probably wouldn't have been able to do this strat, but because he just so exposed to resources, he couldn't defend against them. Matreiuss got so much value out of his raids, set Magic way too far behind. Because what I think was going through Magic's head is that he's going to be able to trade this town center for time, and then he can just get Mythic Age potentially, and then push back. But it didn't work out for him in the end. Matreiuss takes game number 3. We'll move on to game number 4 very shortly. If you're enjoying these games, please consider hitting the follow button on the Twitch. If you're on the YouTubes, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next game.